Hi, this is Tom Callos. This is a kitchen table talk. I'm talking at the kitchen table because we're packing our house. I'm on a year, heading off on a year sabbatical to Thailand and South America and so on. So no furniture in the house. I'm talking at the kitchen table. Attitude of mastery. Now, why do I think that I would be the person to teach this? Well, I don't know that I am, except that some of my students now are coming to 5th, 6th, and even 7th degree black belt. And so if I'm not going to continue to set up some guidance for my students and to discuss the ideas at least, who's going to do that? Steven Seagal? I don't think so. One attitude that I think is a tool that I use for myself that I would encourage my students to use is the idea that you're always teaching. You're teaching when you deal with someone you're disappointed with. And you don't always do it right. But if you come from the place where you say, okay, I'm going to teach others, my students, I'm going to pretend people are watching me, even if they're not, and I'm going to teach them how this is done right. And in a way that represents the kind of mastery that I pretend to. So you're angry with someone, you're disappointed, what do? Call them names, accuse them of treachery, throw things, use profanity. I like all those things, they've been a part of my life, but it's not me thinking at my clearest. When I'm thinking at my clearest, if I were teaching others, I'd say, well, let me show you how it should be done, and then I would come at it from a masterful place. That's the attitude. Why don't you teach your students how to talk about their martial arts? How to take their martial arts right off their mat, the same stuff you practice on the mat, and apply it to something in the world that's worth anything. Why don't you teach them that, we put a lot of importance on all this stuff in the classroom. I mean, we have ranks, we have patches, we sit at big tables, we pass judgment on each other. We've got grandmasters who wear silk uniforms and the whole thing, and we've got the Hall of Fame. But let me tell you, that stuff, trivial pursuit. Turn to the world news, because they're real issues that all of this training is supposed to be about. To empower us to take action, to not be afraid, to have strength and courage and resources, and know how to work in a team, and to really tackle some things. So why don't you as a teacher, and this is what I would teach my master teacher students, why don't you show people how a business in a community takes a part in transforming that community in ways that aren't good, that aren't great, that aren't unique, but that are downright astounding. Like, it teaches everybody, this is the potential of what a business could be. This is the potential of what leaders could be. This is the potential of what a teacher is. This is how that teacher supports his teacher, supports his community, supports her, family. If you could do that, well, then you're probably reaching a level of mastery that few people even think about. So that's Kitchen Table Talk, Attitudes of Mastery. I'll be soon talking to you from Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Francisco, Portland, Reno, and then Chiang Mai, Thailand. Talk to you soon.